Hi everyone, this is Paul Lang from Disciplined Trading Strategies with this week's Trade of the Week video. This is the week ending 10/17 of 2021. The stock was BTU. The date happened on the 15th. That was Friday, end of the week. It was based on a 60-minute major support play with a 1-minute shakeout, be the tail type of entry. Management simple reward to risk 2.1 to 1. This trade also did not last very long because it had its morning pop, took my profits and ran. I'll talk about that more in just a second. But first of all, as usual, what's going on this week for free DTS members? We're going to have an open house in the DTS Trading Room. This is normally set up to be an annual event. It's actually been 2 years. I don't want to ever have the trading room too crowded, so to speak, and it's been just fine. Thought we'd have a little open house, so it's been a long time. A lot of people asking. So it'll be a 2-day event. That's Tuesday and Wednesday, the 19th and 20th. You will get invites and instructions if you are a DTS member. Generally, we're done in the room around 10:30, 11. The room usually stays open until we finish out any positions that are open, but generally we're done 10:30, 11 o'clock, so that's how you can expect to spend your time. See you then if you're going to attend. Next, on Saturday, will be Coffee with Paul, kind of a fun event everybody likes to attend, 30, 45 minutes Saturday morning. Normally no pre-planned topics, just kind of a free speak. I usually come up with something that morning, and also we take questions or do whatever you want to talk about. So free stuff event, Coffee with Paul Saturday. You will get invites for that as well if you're a DTS member. On with this trade. This is BTU, and when I went to pick BTU, I had some points I wanted to bring out about it, and then as I started to set it up, I realized this was last week's trade of the week. What a coincidence. I don't remember from week to week. And I was going to pick a different one, but then I realized BTU was a short last week and a long this week, and I thought what a great educational opportunity to show as a day trade that even though we do refer to the daily chart as part of our concept, that things can switch in that short of a time frame. Last week, this was a short on Monday, so this week it's a long on Friday, so there's 8 trading days in between where things changed around. The short, you had to recognize that this daily chart was going to top out around there, and we had the perfect entry opportunity, so that made it a short that day. Again, it's a day trade. Since then, we set up this little support area. You don't see it real well on the daily chart, but if we take and flip over to the hourly chart, we're going to just open, right near the bottom of that range, come down, test the bottom, and then rally higher. And if you look at the hourly chart, this is the chart that caught my eye. We're going to open right in there, but it's a support area through here, and this is the chart that I had flagged to watch, just in case we open right there and come down and test the support area, which we did. So that makes it a great little trade. What I really want to emphasize about this particular trade was that this is one of the big themes that I have, and you will see events on the free stuff page in the other events section that talk about making your money from normal moves. This is just a very normal move. BTU trades a lot of shares, easy to get share size. Anybody, even a fairly new trader, could have easily participated in this. And I have to tell you, I did a really bad job taking profits. I only took about half of the profits available. Partly because it's Friday, I have an attitude about getting the job done and getting out of there. Partly I got kind of nicked out when I was trailing it. Partly my room assistant stop and target setter failed me and told me that would be the high for the day, even though I wasn't. Sorry, Mr. Assistant Stop and Target Setter. But we ended up running all the way to the top of the resistance area, which is where I wanted to go. Would have had about twice the profit if I would have managed a little bit better. Here's the 5-minute chart where you can get a little more detail here. We opened right there, and that's what I want to see is a little gap up and then to fall and come down in here. I got a really good entry, 1574, and stop under 1560. And the stock ran very quickly. I took profits at the high. Normally I would take a third there and then be a little more relaxed. I was going in halves this day because it's being Friday. And I kind of got nicked out in there, which was a shame because it really had, as you can see, twice the move. We went all the way up to 1670. Not that I would ever expect to get the high necessarily, but there was a lot more room to make money here. I only took 2 targets. But it was still a really great overall profit because I ended up making, twice the daily goal just in 30 minutes or whatever it was, very quick trade. I don't normally shoot for taking them that quick, but that's what happened this day. But also note the concept of not hanging all day with this made sense because after topping out, it came all the way back down in here somewhere. On the 1-minute chart, you get a little more detail here. We opened up there, we fell, and then I took that little retesting. I call this a little shakeout in here because we started to move up, and then boom, big red bar comes, and I took it just after that red bar hit bottom. Over 1573 again, stop 1560. It had a little bit of room and yet a snug enough stop to make a lot of money on a very liquid stock, easy to get shares. Target 1 and target 2, you can get a little better view of why I took targets in there on that 1-minute chart. Again, for those of you who like trades like this, kind of a more relaxed day trading environment where we plan things out and you can follow along if you want to, come join us in the DTS Trading Room. Get over to the DTS homepage, and if you look at the Trading Room and Letters tab, you can figure out how to join us in the DTS Trading Room. Until next time, this is Paul for DTS. Good trading, everybody.